so bad I can't even stand them.
It's the cleanest glass.
Oh,
You're comical. You should have that before when you're getting ready.
you know what's most important? My hair looks good. Still looks good. Even though I'm like fucking around with it, my hair looks good. Not that kind of fucking around, but. Hats, kids. You're going to KSN. Hats. Hats.
And
You're
I
not
don't
going to
wear
see
one.
me without a hat on. Not
I
for the
won't wear
sun.
Well, right, you'll want to have.
For ticks. Not for the sun, bitch. Don't move my fucking head to say that. For the ticks.
Oh, ticks.
We're going to bring Vaseline. We will not take a tick off of anybody. I will not. We will
And there's a
not.
song about checking you for ticks.
Yeah, there is, but we're not going to do that. Because I'm not being sued if I leave the head and you get Lyme disease. That's my search. Just saying. Okay, hold on. Hi, everybody. How we doing? Can we hear me all right? It sounds good? This is cool. This is the way we take our drugs. Hey, you know what I do to aspirin? Ever see it?
Don't.
Yeah.
Bring to KSN. I need a list.
I'm bringing the cowboy hat. I'm gonna bring my good cowboy hat. I'm gonna have my black cowboy hat with me.
You have a good one and a bad one?
I got old black ones there that doesn't fit as well, but I got my newer cowboy hat, and I also have a straw cowboy hat. But I'll probably wear my black cowboy hat. And the thing is it's one of those people that people splash my cowboy hat will be pissed.
Then take your bad one.
But I'll take the bad one for the pool and the black one for the rest of the time. I should be able to stay in the fucking pool without getting my black cowboy hat, bro. Just saying. Throwing it out there. Fucking smear that motherfucking shit. Alright, we probably should start the show.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Helping you clean your glasses because you're driving.
It's so nice to have Mom home. Guess what the show's about? You're gonna love today's show. Today's show is in honor of Miss Amanda. Want to give her my glasses now?
No.
Well, you
Why?
do.
Ticks are easy to get off if you know how.
Cigarette, burn them motherfuckers.
No, don't burn it because the last time you did it, you killed
I
it.
just
while
kept
was
it
still
on
in
there
pain.
too long. That was the only thing. I just kept it on too long. You didn't kill it.
I had a tick on my boob.
No. We actually take bags, so it does. Don't know you should keep the ticks in case you get lung disease. Anyways, all right. Sarah, you're in charge of tick removal. Let's go ahead and start the show. Hey. And then we'll go. Oh my God, we got all kinds of people I haven't seen. Kevin I haven't seen forever and a night. Stephanie we haven't seen on here. I don't have my wedding ring on. Because my fingers are all fucking poofy. Poofy ring. Scoop. Alright, start the show.
I'm waiting for you to shut up.
Hey, you crazy motherfuckers. Welcome back to another edition. Why is that not recording
I have
anything?
no idea. I didn't do it. I wasn't the last one to use it.
That's probably your fucking kid.
No, something's not plugged in.
Uh-oh. Whoa, Raggy. Hey, Brett. Hey, Jason. Man, we got all kinds of people. The gang's all here. Hold on, we're checking our tech stuff because right now we're not recording anything. We're just,
Is that where that was plugged in before?
I have no idea.
That makes two of us.
Oh, yeah, because you unplugged it and the light went off. Well, I understand. I didn't know.
Somebody
Todd's on.
was playing with this. And
Yeah.
there's one cord that doesn't work, and so we'll see if we can get it to work.
This is kind of important.
You think?
Will not be. Hello. Okay. Do you need to call him real quick?
I didn't touch this. I did nothing to it.
I know that. So we're having slight technical difficulties.
Let's try that, just for giggles.
Giggly
Nope,
giggles.
that didn't work either. Fuck my life.
Man, this is what makes it fun. Live TV, this is what's awesome. What's up, Amanda? Seems so enthused. It's because we are fucking with our. We cut some commercials this weekend, and we did some adding some tunage and stuff like that to it, some importing of stuff, and now for some odd reason, the it's not picking up our sound again now off of our thingy. Trying to figure it out real quick. So we'll chat for a quick
Off
second.
our thingy.
You want to fucking? I didn't do it, so let's not give it me pumpkin.
Talk.
What am I going to talk about? I want to do the show now, and they'll be bored. Okay, so hey, people that have Todd, I have you down for a 50 amp spot at KSN. Jason, I have you down for a 50 amp spot at KSN. Tell me if that is if I need to have an adapter for you or not. Hopefully don't. Beth and I got you for a 10 spot right up close where you wanted it, where you needed it. What else do we have here? Shannon, how goes it? Sarah, we got you for tent with electric, obviously. Pool's gonna be good. They said the pool's
Amanda figured it out.
Amanda figured it out. Okay. So let me know. Okay, you here on YouTube also awesome. See, this might be a multi-purpose thing.
I turn the sound off.
The Casbah, awesome. Casbah strain is going good. Kevin, we got to talk more about that. That's so awesome. I'm so excited. How many months are we? How many months are we out, Kevin? Yes. Okay, we got to start the show. I've been told. Okay. Hey, you crazy motherfuckers! Welcome back to another edition of Krazy Truth about swinging. I'm the host with the most, Cole. I'm here with the lovely, and nearly birthday girl, Miss Amanda.
Hey.
Be a little more enthusiastic about it.
I'm not enthusiastic.
You should be. You're a MILF. You don't want to know what people want to do with MILFs? Fuck 'em.
Not a fucking thing.
Really? You have a 27-year-old that wants to be your boy toy. That's 3 years younger than your oldest son, and he wants to pound your pussy.
Yeah.
Thunkity. And with vigor. You know what? Let's do. Okay, we're going to get into that in a minute. Okay, so for those of you following at home, this is season 6. Hard to fucking believe. Do you know what that means? That means when we started the podcast, Miss Amanda was 46. Just saying. Okay, yeah. Yep, that's right. So anyways, this is
we were that young.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, no shit. So this is season 6, episode 261, and we got a good show. Shout out. Okay, so we got some sponsors. We got some new sponsors, and we're fucking damn jazzed about our sponsors. First off, our brand new and our exclusive in drink spike prevention and safety sponsor is mycupcondom.com. MyCupCondom. Now, it's super cool. We're going to have this. You can see them. They're actually, my shipment gets here tomorrow, believe it or not. Covers any size drink, bottle, whatever. It is a 100% biodegradable cover for your drink. You can actually go to mycupcondom.com/discount/Casbah10. Get 10% discount off any order, so please check that out for sure. Also, don't forget, you want a great sex toy, you want to fucking ride right into fucking happy crap, comes business everywhere. Go to Roadbuddy.com. That's right. Check it out. So you just figure out what it is there. That's one of the sponsors. And it is barbecue season. In fact, right now, as we speak, there are 5 fucking pork butts that are being smoked. No, they're soaking, they're being brined, they're being generous, they're being juiced in the pine paradise rub. And we're going to SmokingMeat3dfeatures.com. 5 great roasts to make your summer taste delicious. That's SmokingMeat3dfeatures.com. And don't forget to check out all of your surveys and what's on magazine.com. We'll talk about that a lot more about it in a little bit. Anyways, okay, so obviously, we don't think we're coming up. Crazy So Nice. It's coming out first June. Crazy So Nice. It's coming out. It's our melee edition, right? And we do our own editions, right? So the Crazy So Nice is June edition is yours. For your birthday, we hit your birthday is the 15th. So it's exactly being that it is summertime, both of our birthdays are in the summer, and being the fact that we are at that awkward age in swimming. It's kind of how I look at it. You know, it's an awkward age when you grow up, like, right, you know, from a little kid to like pre-teen, we're a teenager type thing. We're not awkward age swimming, but we are at a really cool and unique spot, because I was when we were both in our 50s, right? So we are not really going to get now swimmers anymore. We're not the older group swimmers, the pro swimmers 60 plus, 65 plus actually. We're somewhere in the middle. But the reality is, if you look at the demographic of the swimmers, the bulk of the swimmers are between age 35 and 55. And so we're right in that thing. And so the thing is that swinging has changed for us in the last 12 years, almost 13 years now. So, but this show's not about the negative of it, but we talk, oh wait, I'm sorry. Oh, we fuck a lot of people all the time. Bang, bang, bang. That's all we do. Yay. Okay, Gary, got that away. Now we're like all the other shows. Anyways, but we actually talk about shit that really people are going through. And a lot of people in their 40s are going through it as well. You start to go through it, and that's what we're going to talk about. So, everybody listening goes, Cole's going to be his dick and picking on Amanda. I'm not picking on Miss Amanda. Okay, yes, Brett says it best. She looks fucking like a 40 and younger. Real quick, for those who don't know, listening, you should be watching it on our YouTube channel. You can be watching live, or on our secret Facebook page.
4K, you can see my real age.
or our secret Facebook page, Casbank. Shh, don't tell the others. So we'll have people chiming in and helping out as we go. So I'm not picking on Miss Amanda, but it is because of your birthday. Let's talk about it a little bit, because I think the reality is everybody goes, oh, there's a ton of difference between for a woman getting older and a man getting older. And I'm going to maintain my discussion as we go through this is there's not as much difference. There's more similarities than maybe we like to think. So what I want to ask you first is, as we've transitioned from we were in our early 40s when we started, we were young, right? So as you've transitioned now in your 50s, what do you think? What's been the biggest thing that's probably changed for you? I mean, what's the and well, actually, okay, wait, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. The first thing we all know that changes, and it's changed for you and me both, is our hormones, right? Mm. Okay, I want to take that out. That's a huge part of it. But I want to talk about mentally, like how we play, what it's like to play, how we feel mentally. What's changed for you, or is there really anything that you can think of that's changed for you going from your 40s into your 50s? Does that make sense?
Mentally? Well,
or just how you feel or think about shit with it. Either way,
everything's pretty much the same. I mean, yeah. Well, because some of it's not age related.
Well, what?
Like self-confidence, it's not age related.
But do you think? Okay. I don't believe that with you completely, but that's all right. I don't. I don't. I think that you have. I believe that you have put the work in. You put in more work now, and your age was a factor to help motivate you to keep looking the best you could look. I mean, I think it was, you reached that point you wanted to, but I think you didn't want to be like.
I didn't want to hit 50 and not like what I look like.
Right. So I can see that. Let me ask you about in terms of playing, okay? Because for people that don't know, you, when we first got into this, had a big thing, and a lot of people do. We have all boys, so it's been a big deal to you earlier on.
I'm not the only one that thinks so.
No, you're not. No, but for you, it was guys on the age that you would play with because of the age of the boys. Mm-hmm. Okay, well now our oldest one's 30. So if you don't start fucking younger, you're gonna end up being fucking somebody that won't be able to fuck 60-year-olds. It is what it is.
I can stick with the guys in their 40s.
But has that changed? Are you more open now Are you willing to
I'm
lighten
more
that
open,
up?
but you'd have to have a lot of. You'd have to prove me otherwise.
Yeah, yeah. You're way more critical and judgy of younger people than you used to be. Younger guys.
They're less
Would you be that way with
experienced.
girls?
No,
Why?
I don't know why.
Okay. So you'd have no problem fucking just going to fucking
I
munch
have.
town
No.
on a 20 something.
Haven't I?
Well, you fucked a 20 something guy.
No, but I have a girl.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I'm just telling for the people at home. It's just what I'm talking about. So not, but you don't feel like anything's changed in that part of it for you, like your attitude towards anything. I think your attitude has changed. I think you don't have as much of a. I have very little tolerance for anything, but you have much less tolerance for like cheeseball shit than you used to. As you've gotten older, especially for younger, the dude that wants to be your fucking boy toy, you have about as much tolerance for his shit as.
I think more because he approached it. Can I be your bull?
Right, and you're
or
like
do you
you're
want a
the,
bull? And I'm like, no, not really.
well, but you don't tolerate much from the little boy, so to speak.
No,
You don't want anybody calling you mommy.
no.
You don't want anybody walking to you going, "Oh, that gray in your hair, it sparkles, makes it so sexy."
No.
But I'm supposed to.
Because girls like salt and pepper.
Maybe guys do too. Maybe a guy, 35-year-old does. That's really hot.
Well, there was one time he said, "Oh, can you turn your hair gray like all these
Oh yeah.
girls are doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, but they're like 20 dyeing their hair gray. It looks hot. An old person dyeing their hair gray doesn't.
It looks natural.
It makes them look older." Now, there's probably a good this much of my hair that's natural. So, how much does it glisten?
No, there's not that much of it. There's not that much of it that's natural right now. No.
Huh?
There's not much of it that's natural
This
right
much
now.
of my
My dying ass.
I have not colored it since February.
The fuck you haven't. Do not make me bring our kid in here. Do not make. I will bring our kid in here right
When was the
fucking
last time
now.
I did it before we went to Vegas.
Right fucking now.
I might have done it right before the birthday bash. After that, I have not.
Oh my God! Are you gonna stick with that answer? Are you gonna stick? Are you gonna stick with it? Text Holden. Text Holden to come here right now.
No.
I'm gonna yell for him to come here right now.
No.
Yes, I am, because we are gonna fucking nip this bullshit.
When do you think I last?
You did it like a month ago.
No.
Oh my God! Hold on. Holden, come here. Okay. Okay. We're looking.
Do you know where that was at that you fucked with?
Yeah, I do. It's okay. Here's the thing. There's a certain thing to this that I have to stick to my guns a little bit because there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying.
So none of my hair's grown out.
I hate to. This is like a
There's
thing.
glistening.
No. Okay. All right. Here comes Art. Okay. Hold it. When Mom is maintaining she has not dyed her hair since February.
Or at least April.
That's bullshit.
Do you have to get the same looks he does?
When did she last dye her hair? Like a month ago?
No,
a couple.
Okay, so it's June, so late April at the longest.
So I said April.
You originally said fucking February. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. So the key is that yeah, there you go. Okay, so just saying.
Apparently,
it's not. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's still not that gray. Is all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is that it's okay. We already are off the fucking rails. How did we already get off the fucking rails?
Because of you.
No, because you're lying about shit over here. Okay, so but nothing else has changed. Mentally, nothing's changed.
Oh, how you like subject.
How you like to play. What I'm trying to talk about, what we're trying to get for people is understanding of like how age does or does not play into the changes, because look, there's shit that is different now than it was before. She's a smoke show always. Look at him sucking up to you. Holy fucking shit.
Of course.
Wow.
I played sane. I might get a little bit more adventurous. No, am I as flexible? No.
I was gonna say, do you get a little more sore?
No, actually, you're the one that gets sore. I do not.
But shit doesn't bend the same way it used to.
No, it doesn't. Well, I've lost
Saying.
flexibility.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
You're like the Johnny Fever of the lifestyle. Okay, so if anybody remembers, this is totally going to date me. I'm 50. Fuck you. It's the Johnny Fever of the thing. In the episode where him and Venus flytrap, they bring a cop in and they drink. To see how much your like response time slows down as you get drunk. And the more Johnny Fever drinks, the faster his goes. That's you. As you've gotten older, now you're stripping. Now you're doing porn. Now you're fucking doing all this shit, right? So you actually went the exact opposite. Like when all these 20s are starting their OnlyFans page, you're like, fucking milk me, bitches.
Well, but you also have to understand when we started off in the
You're
lifestyle.
wearing no bra right now.
When we started off in the lifestyle, it was a size bigger than I am now.
Right.
So I got bigger, and then I lost it. So of course I'm going to have more energy. Of course I'm going to be a little bit more self-confident.
You have a boyfriend, a long-term friends with benefits that you didn't have before.
Is a friend with benefits supposed to like be short-lived?
Well, you're going on 3.5 years. Like you're gonna have a common law friend with benefit thing. I think there's some sort of contract you can have his shit or something. You get like
I didn't have anything.
His bicycle or some shit. And I'm just saying. So you went the exact opposite experience that most people go. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So where others of us, we started to do things like get sore, shit hurts.
Now,
cramps more often.
Was I not okay? So TMI, and I know it's so wonderful, but not like we don't tell each other sex stories anyway. So when was the last time I was over his house? Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday morning.
Yep.
I'm on top.
You go, girl.
And I'm just going away, and all of a sudden, he had his hands on my hips, and all of a sudden, my hip just went pop, and he goes, "Oh!" He goes, "Oh my gosh, did that hurt?" I'm like, "Actually, no, it didn't at all."
Okay,
so goes, that was loud, and I felt it.
So you're willing to admit then that basically,
so yes,
sex sounds change as you've gotten older. there's now a whole new level of snap, crackle, and pop. Yeah, scary. Sure. Okay, so would you say now, at this point, would you say you are getting more? Are you on the upswing of the lifestyle for you, or you're on the downswing of the lifestyle for you? Let's face it, we all know that this shit has a life.
I was going to say, we're just kind of going.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, I truly believe at least the playing part probably has a lifespan. I mean, it's going to reach a point where it's like, okay, yeah. Do you think you're still on the upswing, or do you think you're do you think you're peaking out and headed on the downswing? I know what I think the answer is.
Well, honestly, probably what you think it is, because right now it's on the upswing.
Right, which I think is ironic. 12 years in, almost 13 years in, we're on the upswing.
We started off.
We shot right out of the fucking gates.
Right, and that was a totally different ball game back then. And then it just kind of, I wouldn't say it crashed, but damn near. And then it was slow, steady. It wasn't slow moving, just like everybody else. You have a couple of weekends of hookups and then nothing for like a couple of months.
We were trying to find ourselves so then.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had more physical issues then, and I think a lot of people. Part of why I want to do this, I think a lot of people in their 40s are. I think a lot of people are starting to have.
Think about it. When you start taking hormones, because we all know I hit 51 and everything dried out so bad it hurt to walk.
Right.
Try having sex with that shit. Fuck right. That. So you get put on hormones, but it isn't until August of last year was when I actually started going to the hormone doctor.
Right.
Once he put me on testosterone, holy shit, hang on to your ass, because I get turned on.
But the irony of that was when we first started, you were going into you were hitting a sexual peak. You were like, you wanted it. You were horny.
I hit mine at 41.
Yeah, we had just started. We were in it. We'd been in it, and then you really hit your fucking sexual peak, and things were really fucking starting to go. You were down to fuck, which is when I started to have my issues, right? And I think honestly, I think that's part of why I want to do this. I want the people that are in their 40s or that have started this and that are starting on that first stretch of where shit starts changing. There is like light at the end of the tunnel, because I agree with you. I think that we're on a probably on the sexual adventure on the upswing.
You look at what this summer has in store. It's totally going uphill. It's like going up a mountain.
Just the amount of fun that we're having. For here's the joy. One of the things of age, there's a lot of negative, and it's very easy to find the Eeyore of age. To find the negative. It's easy to find the negative. But part of the cool part of turning the ages and being in our 50s, like, you reach a point quite literally where my give a fuck is gone. And not in a bad way. What I mean by that is, I will tell you, everybody who's heard, go back and listen to the first episode when I talked about our first swinging experience, and the fucking woman had a fucking blender for a mouth that was just gnawing my dick to shreds and trying to rip it off. I didn't have the ability to say, ouch, stop it. That hurts. Hey, let's do this. If I would have said anything, I would have said, ouch, stop it. I wouldn't have been able to follow up with anything else from there. The joy of being the ages we are now is, let me ask you, are you afraid to tell a guy, stop, that hurts? Hey, no, we can't do that anymore.
No, because, you take certain medications and, okay, so the testosterone cream you rub on your labia. Okay.
Your shoulder?
Doctor, you can have an issue with that. No. No, I'm not. But it does make your clit enlarge. With that comes, it's more sensitive. So someone rubs it just like they used to like 3 years ago.
Right.
Now it's like, oh, don't.
But I'm not even talking the physical part of it. I'm talking the mental ability, the confidence to say, this is what I like. Don't do that. I don't like that. I like this. Okay, wait a minute. I think that you're more in it. It's more challenging as we continue to do your OnlyFriends. Will you have problems on OnlyFans? Well, OnlyFans, we fuck you for OnlyFans. I think that your ability to say, ouch, no, I don't like that. We're doing it this way. Don't do that. I think the ability to say that. I think the ability to tell people, hey, I appreciate your friendship. It's great. I'm not interested in fucking. Hey, I feel like part of what's making it so awesome is when you're new. Look, I remember going through the times being new where you have one extreme where it's like you're afraid to tell anybody no because you're like, well, then no one will ever fuck us again. And then you go through the stage where you're like, you don't want to hurt feelings, and you're like, and then you reach a point where, look, I flat out admitted to a girl that I wanted to fuck. That part of the reason we never fucked was kind of honestly because I was dealing with a fucking hemorrhoid, and it's no fun when you feel like you're bleeding out your ass. And I mean, the degree of honesty with that kind of shit and going, I don't care anymore. Like, here's who we are. I like this, I don't like that. I like this, I don't like that. I think that we're learning how.
Yes.
We're not. I don't think we're done learning.
Well, no, of course not. You're never done learning.
But I think that's part of the cool part, and I think understanding, like, so you coming to grips with everything's dried out, it hurts, this isn't working. Me coming to grips with I have half the time my dick doesn't work, I have a problem with this. Coming to grips with some of the shit as it starts happening, because when it first starts to happen to you, you don't. I mean, maybe some people, maybe you're listening to this and you're one of the people in your 40s and you're starting to have this, and you're like, oh no, fuck, don't really. Kudos. But for most people, we don't want to admit it. I did acupuncture for 3 fucking years to try to find a magic solution to my dick issues. Mm-hmm. Then you get to the point you get over that now. You have no problem. I'm much more apt to say now, I'd love to. Shit ain't gonna work. End of story. Because some days, shit ain't gonna work. It is what it is, and that part is part of what I think is so fucking cool about where we're at in this, like the getting older. I think that what would be fun is to hear what other people think of us as getting older, because I don't think we haven't mellowed. I don't believe you have to mellow as you get older. Like, we have friends in the lifestyle that we've known for a long time, since the beginning, that they have, as they got older, they mellowed. We have not. We have not mellowed in the fucking.
Sometimes I think I have, but
you have, but I'm dragging your ass along. No, you really haven't, because you weren't that much. I was dragging you to begin with, so
that's true.
I don't regret that we haven't mellowed. Like, I don't believe that just because we're at a certain age that we have to. You know, what lube do you like best?
Actually, majority of the time I use Spunk.
Yeah, we use a lot of Spunk. Spunk Lube, they're a sponsor on the Full Swap Radio. That was perfect. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that. There were times in our 40s, that's getting older, it was almost terrifying to think what was coming. It was like, if this is the amount of, at least it was for me, if this is the amount of shit I'm having now, we're gonna be fucking, by the time we're 50, we want to be in a lifestyle. I mean, there were times it felt like felt like that, and now it's like, no.
Yeah, no, I don't.
But
for some reason, I don't look into the future.
Bullshit. Really? Yours snuck up, though. Yours was like, I'm horny, I'm fine, and I was in, quick.
Well, let's also face it, when I thought menopause was just hot flashes and I couldn't fucking wait.
Surprise!
That's all you ever heard people talk about. Oh, I hit menopause, these hot flashes are horrible. Oh, there's a shit ton more that goes to it than that. That's not even the icing on the cake.
You were one moody bitch.
Yes, as you take estrogen blockers and you have menopause.
And let me tell you what, guys, hot flashes are a motherfucker. Just gonna tell you. Holy fuck.
I never actually got a lot of hot flashes. I had maybe like 2 weeks total of hot flashes.
Good God.
It was all the other shit that sucked.
I can't wait for the dog days of summer when we fucking laying in a giant tub of ice out there trying to fucking cool my fucking hot flash ass having off out there.
That's so funny.
My dick works, but fuck, I'm gonna die. It's awesome.
Yeah, you'll taper out, I think.
I don't care. My dick works, so it works out. Okay, so is it harder for you?
What?
Is it harder for you? So it's the acceptable concept in the lifestyle, seriously, of daddy issues, right? Shannon, don't laugh. Of daddy issues. I joke about it all the time, right? You know, I'd walk in the bar and who's got daddy issues or grandpa issues, or I bought my Santa suit years before because I can get pussy off of that, all that shit, right? That's acceptable thing. So has that been a challenge for you? Because obviously not just you, but most people, you don't hear a lot of women going, oh, sweet, he's got mommy issues. That's not so. I'm sure there's people out there that do, but that's not as much of a thing. Has that been a challenge for you, or do you think it's a challenge for other women as they get older in the lifestyle?
What, to find people that have mommy issues?
No, fuck no. But
where
guys can justify fucking super younger girls because the daddy issues, no one sits there and goes, oh my God, I can't believe you're fucking a 20-something-year-old at 50 years old. Everybody's fucking high-fiving because you rock. Okay, but you don't see like the ladies go, sweet, you're banging a fucking. Every younger woman likes to fuck older men. Say guys our age can't fuck worth his shit. So you don't see all women go, man, I'm banging a 20-year-old. Woo! Is that hard?
There's some people that do, but
should you just be open-minded and try some new younger dick?
I could.
It would probably get harder and longer.
Right, but how experienced are they actually just going to get off of themselves?
If
or are they
you get on
want
top,
to pleasure you?
If you get on top, and just say, lay there, sit, and just fucking ride on that thing until it fucking implodes.
There was one time I had a 20-something. He did a couple of pumps and said, "How does that feel?"
You can't base everything off of one time. This is like when I sold cars. Don't judge me off the last car salesman you have, and I won't judge you off the last customer I had. I won't judge you off your dick. I won't judge you off the last dick I had. Don't judge me off the last pussy you had. Remember, I was young once, and you thought I was a good fuck back then.
We were both inexperienced.
You were the fuck. Either one of us were inexperienced by the time we were fucking. I wasn't inexperienced. Were you?
The fuck you weren't, and the fuck I wasn't.
Okay, we were more inexperienced.
How many people we had slept with beforehand.
Yes, and even then, even when we started fucking in our early 20s, 2021, actually 19 and 20, we were both in double digits. The average people fuck like 7. So we were already in double digits and we were 19 and 20. So we
counted like 15 or 17.
Yeah, we weren't that inexperienced. Yes, compared to now where we're fucking making a run for triples, but that's beside the point. But back then, we weren't necessarily that inexperienced. I mean, you couldn't suck a dick to save your life, and I couldn't eat a pussy to save my life.
If someone caught my attention and impressed me enough, I'd probably give it a shot.
So what you're saying is you're more okay, but do you feel like, to a degree, as a woman, you're getting fucking screwed over, not in the good way, because, it's okay, and obviously you've watched me get very fucking enamored with younger girls. I'm fucking younger girls now than I ever did when I was,
right,
younger.
So what's the question?
So do you feel like you're getting cheated? Do you feel like do you feel like look, if you talk to somebody like my mom's age who hates all men and women that are going, just look at these young women because they're tits and they're do you feel like that you're at the age where it's like, oh great, all the guys are just busy paying attention to the 20-somethings, so they don't give two fucks about us old. I'm putting quotes for those just listening, quote, old people.
Yes and no. There are times, well...
Now we found some
No. If there's like this really pretty young woman comes in, you might go, ugh, okay, you don't stand a chance. Okay, I'll go to another party and find one. But then yet...
But you were doing that 13 years ago when you walked into the...
I wasn't that young.
But you were going, if there's anybody younger, on the page every time. Anytime I've had people bitch about somebody on the page, it was always women, and it was always because it was a 20-something or a 30-something and put a fucking hot picture on, and then I would just get fucking barrage with these fucking things because everybody's husband was like, are you past that now? You can fuck better than it. I will say, even though I'm currently fucking younger girls as a general rule, you still fuck better than 99% of the girls out there at 51.
There's a reason why a majority, I now use majority,
right,
of porn stars are in their 20s. Because guys want the younger women, like you just admitted not but 10 minutes ago.
But, no. Younger guys, right? Issues. That's because I'm old. Younger guys want milfs. When I was
not necessarily.
The first girl I fucked in college. The first girl I fucked in college. Yes, I do. Was a fucking 29-year-old pizza delivery fucking stoner bitch. Yes, she was a fucking train wreck. I didn't have to put my dick in her to know she was batshit crazy. I saw that when she, at 30 years old, delivered our pizza to the dorm as her main job and was willing to fucking hit on me. And I was dorky as fuck when I first came to college. Dorky as fuck when I first came to college, and fuck me. No, I didn't get something that night, I'll never know. Anyways, because even then, it was the concept of an older woman. All right, now I gotta read this because Jason is an awesome guy. He's a friend of ours. Fuck you, you're totally sucking up, dude. No, I'm not fun. Jason puts, I like women of any age ever connect. Which now, as you mature as a guy, you do. You get okay. Hold on. I gotta do. Pause. Quick mid-break here. Hey, you know what? If you want to hear this show, Crazy Truth About Swinging, and some of the other top shows in the industry, you need to make sure you download FS Radio. That's the app for Full Swap Radio, and check out all the shows. Live shows are coming. Huge announcement are coming for the end of August. You want to be there. Listen to all the great shows, changing the way you listen to the lifestyle. Also, don't forget our good friends at asnlifestylemagazine.com. 3 million readers can't be wrong. If you want to know what's going on in the adult world as well as the swinging world, make sure you check out asnlifestylemagazine.com today. Don't forget, until June 30th, you can vote twice a day. ASN Lifestyle Magazine Awards.com. You can vote for us, Best Retail Shop, Full Swap Shop, Best Supporting Business, Full Swap Radio, as well as Best Trade Show, Expo, or Convention, Crazy Winter Nights. The only two-time winner of that award. Vote today. Okay,
so it is about personality. It is about if you have the guts to come up and talk to me. Now, a majority of the guys I hook up with are 5 to 10 years younger than I am.
Now. Well, you always want to hear this. I'm younger than she is, even if I don't look like it.
And I would say, okay, early on it was a lot of blondes. I don't know. You and I both have issues with blondes. I don't know.
Thank God you don't like medical field. You'd have much better life than you have right now. You like salesman. Sucker!
You're going to be a lawyer.
Sucker! I agree. Now, personality. I can say as I have gotten older, and I actually like this a lot as I've gotten older, quite honestly, that if you ask me what my type is, yes, if you ask most people on our groups and pages what my type is, they can tell you what my type is. Blonde. I like tits. I like ass. I like long hair. And if it's in the medical anything, just fucking sitting over the top. As much as, and when I was younger, like, I loved a dirty girl. Dirty girls turned me the fuck. Dirty girls still turn me the fuck on. But the reality of it is, which you weren't any of those things, but the reality of it is that now type gets thrown out the window for personality and connection. The right, if I can laugh with you and I can joke with you, and if I can crack a joke while we're fucking or whatever, that takes priority.
You think back to the one time we took the one couple home from the bar. Don't even know their names. Don't really care.
Sport fucking.
He was the one where you made her squirt. He kept spitting on his dick.
Yeah.
There was absolutely no personality there. There was. You tried to crack a joke and no one laughed.
Wait, pause 1 second. Guys, let me give you one huge tip to Miss Amanda, to success with Miss Amanda. Because now she'll tell you. If you take and spit on your dick to get it in her, you're done. I can also tell you, as her
last minute lube to
her husband, even for me to be a smartest, have spit on her one time, it is done. Just so you know. Spitting on this man is bad. Okay, so
if there's lube handy, use lube.
Yeah, please.
But
he kept spitting on his dick and wanted you to suck it.
It wasn't getting hard, so spitting on it to jack off to get it hard, it just wasn't working for me. But let's say, so the point of that was the personality wasn't there. The couple, they were just kind of just blah.
Right. So how did we end up with them? Is that what you wanted to kind of know?
No. So I'm just pointing out the fact that how fun was it?
For me, it was a blast. But I can tell you what happened. What happened there was, this is where Mr. Rum, he just kicked. This is why you got to watch your drink. Because honestly, in today's world, fast forward, that couple, there's no fucking way. Because you couldn't crack jokes with them. Mm-hmm. I would crack jokes and they would just look at me like, eh?
Like you're in the
moment. It was like, are you fucking kidding me? If I slip when if we're trying to fucking, and like my hip goes out, or my elbow fucking falls and I fall to bed, and you don't laugh, that's a problem, because that's fucking funny. Mm-hmm. And that's where it's at. So we got to read a couple of these. Vince says Amanda always looks like she's 29 and always hot. I agree. Rob, I'm with Jason. I don't even pay attention to age. I've always gravitated towards older when I was younger, and definitely now, but younger is fine too. Absolutely. Uh, Brian, age is only a number, and I believe the connection is what's more important. And if you really connect with someone, you share great experience in the bedroom. Absolutely. Todd, right there with Jason and Rob, always gravitate towards older. I can honestly say now that yes, personally wasn't when I was in college, a hole was important. Look, here's the a lot of people can take some mega road fucking bullshit. When I came to college, I was on a mission from God to stick my dick in as many girls as humanly possible. And I went at it with vigor and enthusiasm, and I was good at it. Bottom line, I could be hammered drunk, and I could get it up.
Pause.
Yeah.
You hit on me in college.
Yes.
We went to my dorm room. It took you 4 hours just sitting there till I
Yes.
finally said, "Are you going to kiss me or what?"
Yes. And do you know why?
No, why?
I'm going to go back. What did I say that I was looking for when I was in college?
Pussy.
Dirty girls.
Oh.
Dirty girls. Look, my friends would go out. We'd all go to go party. And my friends, I'm going to get fucked up. Or they go, we're going to go get laid. We're going to go get laid. I said, I'm going to go out and get fucked up. So we'd go out. No matter what, I was successful. My friends come home lonely, drunk, and jack off because they didn't get laid. Now, when we're out at the parties, these fuckwads are busy going after every fucking. I'm just gonna say because I was into the stoner, the dirty girl, so I wasn't the sorority, the stereotypical sorority look. Not ripping on sorority girls, just saying that look. My friends are all hitting on these girls. They're all dressed all nice and with the nice sweaters and all this bullshit.
So what was my look?
Hold on. I was going after the girls at parties. Look, if you had fuck me boots on, a short skirt, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. If it's wearing short skirts, no one wearing fuck me boots and slamming beers right with me, that bitch is probably gonna fuck. And you know what? Guess what? She probably did. You did not fit into them. When you stood your ground with me, when you first came into the dance, and I popped off to you because I wasn't used to anybody fucking standing their ground to me, especially not any girls. And I popped off to you, and you spun. You didn't fucking.
Yeah. Let's give the basis. He's sitting out there talking with one of the head dorm
people bitching at me.
Yeah,
bitching at me for being fucking drunk. Mm-hmm. Yep.
He goes, "You're just here for the food, aren't you?" Me had to lip back. Some of us do like to dance.
You didn't just say keep going. You stopped, spun around, and faced me, and fucking did the neck and the attitude right in my fucking face, and then turned before I could say a word. Turned right back on and sashayed your happy ass right into the dance. And it was like, oh, holy shit! The dude at the same time was like, whoa, and I'm like, and that was fucking that. You know, one of these new things that turned me on. That was like, holy fuck. That's how.
So I need to lip off to you more.
Not now. I'm past it. So the thing is that then you did that the whole night. Then I'm like a fucking peacock over there doing anything to get your fucking attention. And you, mind you, everybody, she graduated in 89, I graduated in 91. Even though she's only a year older than I am. So the thing is that she'd been out, she'd lived on her own. You were way more experienced in the world. And you knew how to fucking flirt with guys, and I was used to flirting with little girls.
Didn't. I wasn't flirting with anybody.
You had been in the real world, and I was high school girls in my brain. So, and all of a sudden, I'm trying to get your attention, and you're like, It was like, and I wasn't used to that because here's the thing: I'd go to parties, I was just as loud, and I'm going to them now.
You were the center of attention?
I know, hard to believe. And so all of a sudden. And you intimidated the fuck out of me, but I knew that I wanted that. So that's you didn't fit.
This is 5 foot nothing.
You didn't fit any of the things. Here was you were hot, and you had this attitude. You didn't fit any of the. You didn't look. There was nothing about your attitude that said, "I'm gonna get to fuck her because she'll fuck anyway." No, that wasn't it. And you fucking stood your ground to me. It was like, oh, that's why. That's why it took 4 hours. Because trust me, you were the only fucking girl the entire time that I was in college when I was fucking other girls that Most girls were like, if you didn't give me the attention that I wanted right then, fuck you, move on. You were the only girl. I didn't chase.
I danced with you when you asked.
No, you ate a Cheeto for 17 fucking minutes until
No, I didn't.
forever before you finally said yes. But that's why. Yeah, you were not.
And then we danced the rest of the night, didn't we?
Then we danced the rest of the night, and then you took total charge and you proved what a fucking outgoing, easy, hot slut you were. Because then you took me outside because I looked hot, and then you took me up to your room.
Yes.
And yeah, and then eventually you're gonna fucking kiss me or what?
So I go to my room.
Yeah.
Hints.
And then you're fucking, next thing you know, you're riding my dick, and it's like,
Hints.
and here we are now. And look who won that whole fucking thing.
Music on. Hints.
Just saying. See, I don't have this is the other reason why I like being older now, because I don't have those. I don't play the fucking games. I'm not even good at the games. I was only good at the games back then because I was too fucking young and stupid to know any better. And I had complete booze, that attitude. Any girl sober, I wasn't gonna talk to shit. No fucking way. But I had, liquid courage pulsating through. I didn't have blood. I just had straight fucking booze running through my system. So, believe it or not, I don't have a college degree, but I did have 3 children by the time I left college. I didn't have 3, but just saying. So it's one of those things. So yes, now personality. We have totally got all butterflied again there. How'd that go? Anyways, yeah. So.
So what were we talking
about? But do you feel like we kind of hit on it, but do you feel like your pool to choose from has increased, stayed the same, or lessened since as you've gotten older, since you hit 50?
I think stayed the same.
I think that's something, I agree, but I think that's something that probably, I think for guys, sometimes it actually has increased because you have, look, I don't truly believe there's such thing as daddy issues, really, right? I think really what it is that it's experience and it's communication. I think what makes
some of it's security.
I think part of what makes an older guy more appealing is that we are smarter, or we don't. When you're young, you are crass, you are fucking whatever, and you don't really give a shit. You don't understand to watch to see how a girl responds to stuff. You don't do any of those things. So you're more in tune, and so in turn, I think it is appreciated by your female partners more. So I don't necessarily think it's a daddy issue thing. I think that guys have the same fears that women have. I think that there are other things. The bottom line is, it doesn't matter. Your dick doesn't get as hard. Your stamina is not the same. The gray hairs bother you. The rolls, there's not the strength. All those things play against you, but you have to learn to play on your strengths change, if that makes sense. But you wanted to read something.
Well, the lifestyle isn't always a constant change, and if you're going to remain in the lifestyle, you have to be willing to evolve and change with it, or else you'll be left behind. So you have to pay attention and move forward with the lifestyle. I was just thinking that earlier I was going to compare it to technology. There's always something to learn.
Yeah.
Just like technology is always evolving, so you're always learning something new.
I agree.
But that reminded me of thinking that.
I thought of watching basketball with our youngest all the time. As really good pro athletes get older, their game changes. Because their strengths change, and they learn how to evolve.
I also think, at least for me, getting older, I'm more laid back.
Right. Yeah. I agree that. Well, for me too.
I mean, yeah, if someone I go, ooh, they're hot, they're hitting on somebody else. Okay, have your fun.
Yeah.
Either it happens or it doesn't. Okay, move on.
Yeah, it's the priority, not chasing getting laid and having it makes the lifestyle way more fun.
Mm-hmm.
Not going hunting.
Don't kid yourself. It's always fun to get hit on.
Well, exactly, and there's times it's fun to quote unquote go hunting, but I don't know. It more times than not, hunting means you don't end up with anything. It doesn't happen. Just letting things happen naturally is way more fun. It becomes more exciting, right? You don't have that pressure. Fuck. What time is it? Fuck. Shit. Run out of time. Run out of time. You just don't have that.
But you change a lot as a person with age too.
Well, you do, look as your views of the world changes, you live more of it. So you're like, fuck,
Mm-hmm.
You see things way different. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I found more self-discovery.
Yes.
Getting older than I ever did before.
I think as a guy, you tend to want to hunt more. It's not so much for me. For me as a guy, okay, it's not so much that it's actually the act of fucking, right? It's when a girl will make out with me, when I can get a hot girl to make out with me, that can be literally as satisfying as fucking. And the thing with that is the reason for that, quite honestly, is that for me as a guy, you want to know you still can.
Mm-hmm.
Because I made the comment, I was talking with a friend on Monday, and I made the comment.
Talking was involved.
It was at times. I made the comment that, man, if that person could only know me when I was younger, right? And so sometimes you just want to know. You just want to know that you still, a 20-something would still be interested in you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't even have to fucking. I think that's why I make out so much. Why you always gonna make out with girls? It's like that's like a win for me. That's saying I still can. You can. Here's it. Whether every woman can, whether you believe it or not, you can absolutely pick up a younger guy.
Oh, I have a 27-year-old messaging me. I have one guy that told me that he wanted to go to KSN, and if I did, he was going to make sure that he fucked me, and he was super young.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
I mean, and everyone, look, women of all ages come to me all the time because guys super thirsty and are all over them, right? But for a guy, you just, especially in the lifestyle. Here's the reality: we're going to be at a campground this weekend, and there's going to be guys of all ages, right? And there's going to be guys that have way more hair. We know how I'm big on my hair, so hair is why I use hair. They're going to have way more hair than I'm going to have. They're going to be maybe not ripped, but they're going to be better shape. They're not going to have the wrinkles. They're not going to have all the, they're not going to have, their hips aren't going to be making weird popping sounds. All right, all that shit. And so for a guy, you just, especially a guy that, like me, that, my friends and I'm a Leo. So that attitude, that the mane, so to speak, was a big thing. It was a big thing when I was younger that we could walk into a room and I was noticed, right? So we would walk into a room and you and I could go in, even before in lifestyle, people wouldn't fuck with you because they were intimidated by me. Mm-hmm. Whatever, granted that's immature and stupid, but you get what I'm going with it. Now I'm 50, almost 51 years old. The reality is you might be able to pull it off to intimidate some of those guys, but if shit came down to throwing down, some of these 20-somethings would probably fucking kick my ass pretty fucking easy. And my grandpa said this. My grandpa told my dad this one time. Right after he had heart surgery, he had to walk, right? He had open heart surgery in the 80s. And these young guys would drive by and yell shit at him. And he said that it was the hardest thing ever for him. Because back in the day, Grandpa's not going to throw fucking down, right? to know that you couldn't yell something back because you didn't have the ability anymore to hold your own in that situation. And in the lifestyle, for a guy, how do you know that you can still hold your own, so to speak? But part of the maturing process is also going, okay, do you have to? Sometimes you finally reach that sweet spot. I think slowly getting there. There yet, getting there. That's like you don't have to. I already have the hottest bitch in the place, right? So to speak, I already have. I don't have to. I don't have to be able. If there's a 20-something that fucking just is the shit, is a fucking Greek god looking dude, it's all right not to fucking. I don't have to beat him, so to speak. Type thing. Mm-hmm. You learn that. I don't know. It's just it's aging is a cool fucking thing to deal with. It's fun now because for those of you that are just hitting this part where shit's starting to change, where your body's starting to change, where age is starting to catch up, don't give up on the lifestyle. Don't be like, trust me, you're gonna go over this plateau, and there's a really cool like field ahead of you. Get there, and you'll actually probably, I believe, have a whole new fucking like. This part of our journey is 20 times better than I would take the next 4 years probably over the first 4 years of our shit in the lifestyle. Even though we were still going to have to start a page and podcasts and stuff like that. Hey, there you go. What a great show. See, look at that. Look how we incorporated. I didn't pick on you.
You didn't pick on me.
I didn't pick on you.
FYI, he usually does for 2 months.
Not going to this time because we're all over there now. She wouldn't remember it anyways. I'm just kidding. Do you think anybody learned anything with this one? I think this was a good show. By the way, we fuck lots of people. Sex, pussy, dick. I want to make sure that we should keep up. We're not titillating and tantalating though. Do you know that anytime I put anal sex, butt sex, ass sex in the title of any of our fucking shows, I will get like almost 2 times as many hits on that show. Like every show needs to be named "Taking in the Ass," and then
fuck my ass.
If I put that in the title,
Amanda wants me to fuck her ass.
That if I put Amanda wants butt play, Amanda wants butt sex, then we'll get all kinds of hits. It'll have nothing to do with anything, but we'll go from there. Brian, we all like and deserve to feel good, and when we find good people, share good experience, and find ourselves appreciating life more, those people we meet and become friends with. Absolutely. Tell you what, this shit's. We say it all the time. The lifestyle is not rocket science. It's really fucking not. But it can be a trip to the fucking out of this world if you let it. So, yeah. Hey, look at this. We're actually going to early. That being said, shout out to all of our sponsors again. Guys, folks, please, 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 safety, safety, safety. Check out mycupcondom.com. Again, it's mycupcondom.com /discount /Casba10 to get a 10% discount. Some of you absolutely want to do. These are really, really cool. ASMLifestyleMagazine.com. Again, check out all the great news, articles, and information. Make it a habit to read your edition each and every single month. Don't forget to vote for us. And barbecue season. That's right. Smoking Meats, BBQtreats.com. SMOKINMEATS, BBQTREATS.com. Get yours. 5 different flavors to choose from. And don't forget to ride your motor bunny. And hey, by the way, I haven't forgot about them. We love them still. You know what? Sex is good, sex is fun. If you're going to make a mess, don't do it on your sheets. Put down your no more wet spot blanket.com today. And make sure you put in full swap. Good 10% discount. That's what we do. You can check the show notes. We'll have all those websites available for you as well. Don't forget to follow us at TikTok at Krazy Truth. Give me over 1,000 on my likes. A YouTube channel, youtube.com /Casba. Visit our website, crazycasba.com. Send us emails at crazy.casba@gmail.com. And follow us on Twitter at truthcrazy. Remember, don't forget the name has changed, but the hosts are the same. Krazy Truth.
The show's the same.
About swinging. Check it out today. Tell all your friends, kids. Doing it the only way I know how, the only way I want to, and the only way I ever motherfucking will. Casba style. Out.
Bye. Oh.
See, there's that old sound again. Off. Guys, thank you so much for